Okay, mathematics class, training you to excel. Step-by-step exam solution number 5. Steps to exam success. Step 1, plan. Step 2, pray. Step 3, prepare. Step 4, preview. Step 5, perform. These are the 5 steps. Please support this channel by subscribing, give a thumbs up, and share with friends. We are looking at 2009 WAEC May June questions. The first question we are looking at is question 10 on construction. Then question number 11 on circumference of a circle and perimeter of a rectangle. Question number 12 on trigonometrical graphs. Finally, question number 13, arithmetic progression. Question number 10. Using a ruler and a pair of compasses only, construct quadrilateral PQRS such that PQ is equal to 10 cm, QR is equal to 8 cm, PS is equal to 6 cm, and angle PQR is 60 degrees, and angle QPX is equal to 75 degrees. Number 2. Draw locus or points equidistant from QR and QRX. Question number 3. Draw locus L2 or points equidistant from R and S. Question 10b. Measure RS. Step 1. Make a rough sketch to enable you carry out the construction. Having done the sketch, we now move straight to the graph board to carry out the construction. So we draw the line. Place our ruler and measure 10 centimeters. That's PQ. Label. With a compass at Q, draw an arc. With a compass at the point shown, draw another arc to cut the first one. With a ruler at the point being highlighted and the point where the second arc crossed the first one, place your ruler there and draw the line QRs. Measure QR to be 8 centimeters. With a compass at P, draw another arc. With a compass at the point shown, draw another arc to cut the first one. With a compass at the new position, draw the third arc to cut the first one. With a compass at that point shown, draw another arc. And with the compass at the new position now, draw a second arc to cut the first one. Draw a line to pass through that point. That gives us angle 90 degrees. We are going to bisect the angle formed here, which is 30 degrees, to get 15 degrees that will be added to 60 to get 75 degrees. Now, we draw the line QX. Measure QS to be 6 centimeters. The angle SPQ is 75 degrees. With a compass ruler at S, draw a line to join SR. That completes the quadrilateral. We are now going to construct bisect angle SRQ. With a compass at R, draw an arc. With a compass at the points shown, draw another arc. At the new point shown, draw another arc to cut the first one. The green line is locus 1. We are now going to bisect line SR. With a compass at S, draw an arc. With a compass at R now, draw another arc to cut the first one. The red line is locus 2. Now that I've completed the construction, we are going to measure SR Place a ruler at X, measure the length S to R. SR is being highlighted in red. What is the length? As you can see, that is 4.0 centimeters. We are done with the construction. We go straight to the next question. Question number 11. A circle is inscribed in a square. If the sum of the perimeter and the circumference of the circle is 100 centimeters, calculate the radius of the circle. So now we are going to carry out the solution, solve the problem now. First, draw the square and then draw the inscribed circle. That's the diameter of the circle. As you can see, the diameter is equal to the length of the square. That's the radius of the circle. Let's represent it with R. Circumference of the circle is pi d, or 2 pi r. The length of the square, let's represent it with x. The perimeter of the square is 4x. The sum of the circumference and perimeter will give us 100 degrees, and that is 2 pi r plus 4x. Replace C plus P by 100. As you can see, the diameter of the circle is equal to the length of the square. So we can replace x by 2r, the diameter of the circle. Now we simplify, giving us 2 pi r plus 8r is equal to 100. Then we are going to make r the subject. So r is equal to 100 divided by 2 pi plus 8. Substitute 22/7 in place of pi. R will give us that. Use your calculator to evaluate that. R will give us 6.9979 centimeters, which can be rounded up to 7.0 centimeters. Question 11b. A rope of 6 centimeters long is made to form a rectangle. If the length is 4 times the breadth, calculate correct to 1 decimal place the length of the rectangle. Number 2, the diagonal of the rectangle. This is the length, 60 centimeters. We can fold this to form a rectangle. The length is 4 times, as being shown in the diagram now. So the width is x, length is 4x. Therefore, perimeter is given by 2 into 4s plus s, bracket close, this is equal to 60. Simplifying this, we have 10x is equal to 60, giving us x is equal to 6 centimeters. But the length of the rectangle is equal to 4x, so therefore 4x is equal to 24 centimeters. That's the length of the rectangle. Now, to find the diagonal, that's the diagonal of the rectangle. Let's represent it with d. D squared is equal to L squared plus W squared. So D squared is equal to 24 squared plus 6 squared. D squared is equal to 576 plus 36. So D squared is equal to 612. D is equal to square root of 612, which when you use your calculator, you get D is equal to 24.74 centimeters, which can be rounded up to 24.7 centimeters to 1 decimal place. Question number 12. So we need to find the missing values on the table. So the equation is y is equal to sin x plus 2 cos x. So when x is 0, y is equal to this. On evaluation, y is equal to 2. When x is 60, We substitute that into the equation. On evaluation, we are going to get y is equal to 1.866, which can be rounded up to 1.9. When x is 90, on calculation, we have that the value of y will be 1.0. When x is 120, on calculation, y will give us minus 0.13397, which can be rounded up as minus 0.1 to 1 decimal place. When s is 210, sin 210 plus 2 cos 210, using calculator to evaluate that, we are going to get y is equal to minus 2.232, which can be rounded up to minus 2.2 to 1 decimal place. Now that we have completed the table, we go straight to the graph board to plot the graph. We import the table. Now, using the scale given, or you can change it slightly. Now we have the scale on the vertical axis, 2 cm is 1, and then on the horizontal axis, 2 cm is equal to 30 degrees. We are going to plot the values. When x is 0, y is 2.0. So on plotting, y will be at 2. The same way we are going to plot for 30, for 60, for 90, for 120, for 150, for 180, for 210, for 240. Then we are now going to join our points with a smooth curve. The green line represents the curve. We are now ready to solve the questions and get the values we are supposed to get from the problem. That gives us the value where the graph or the green curve crosses the theta axis, and that's the root of the question. As you can see, that is 117 degrees. For C2, we are to find the value of y is equal to sin s plus 2 cos s is equal to 2.1. That means that y should be equal to 2.1. So we are going to draw a horizontal line passing through 2.1. The red dashed line is that line. As you can see, that line crosses the curve in this position. The value of the theta when y is equal to 2.1, the first value is 6 degrees. Now the second value is being highlighted now. We drop our arrow. The value again is 43.5 degrees. Then the last question, we have to find the value for D. The dashed line gives us the value. I will trace that to the y-axis. As you can see, that gives us 1.8. That's the solution to this question. We will now go straight to the next question. And the last question for this presentation, question number 13. How many numbers between 75 and 500 are divisible by 7? B. The 8th term of an arithmetic progression AP is 5 times the 3rd term, and the 7th term is 9 greater than the 4th term. Write the first 5 terms of the AP. Let's see how this question can be solved. The numbers are the multiples of 7. For the multiples of 7, the first term or the first multiple of 7 between 75 and 500 is 77. And the last term will be the last number that will be divisible by 7, and that should be 497. So U1 is equal to 77. Common difference is 7. And the last term is 497. Then we write the equation for the number of terms in an AP. Then we are going to replace UN by 497, A by 77, and D by 7. Simplifying this, we are going to have 497 is equal to 77 plus 7n minus 7. On further simplification, we are going to have 7n is equal to 497 minus 77 plus 7. That is 7n is equal to 427 after simplification. Dividing both sides by 7, n is equal to 61. B. The n term is given by the equation. The 8th term is given by replacing n by 8. On simplification, the 8th term is equal to a plus 7d. The 7th term is equal to a plus 6d. The 3rd term is equal to a plus 2d. The 4th term is equal to a plus 3d. But we are told that the 8th term is equal to 5 times the 3rd term. Replace that with the value of the 8th term and replace the 3rd term with its value. So we have that. Then we are going to simplify this expression. On simplification, we have minus 3d is equal to 4a. The 7th term is equal to the 4th term plus 9. Putting in the value of 7th term and the 4th term and simplifying, we arrive at 6d minus 3d is equal to 9. 3d is equal to 9. Therefore, d is equal to 3. Minus 3d is equal to 4a. Putting in the value of d, minus 3 times 3 is equal to 4a. Minus 9 is equal to 4a. So a is equal to minus 9 over 4. That's the first term. Therefore, the second term will give us minus 9 over 4 plus 1 times 3, the common difference. Simplifying that, we are going to have the second term will be equal to 3 over 4. The third term, replacing d by 3. So u3 will give us minus 9 over 4 plus 6. That's multiplying 2 and 3. Taking the LCM, minus 9 plus 24 is over 4 is equal to u3. Simplifying, u3 is equal to 15 over 4. The fourth term, simplifying, the fourth term is equal to 27 over 4. The fifth term, simplifying, the fifth term will give us 39 over 4. So we have all the 3 terms: first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, all highlighted in red. That brings us to the end of this presentation. Please remember to subscribe so that when the next video is released, you will get notified. Thank you for watching.